Hello, my dear students, and welcome back to our online classes. We are continuing our class 8 maths. So, let us discuss more now in this. So, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is linear equations in one variable. Linear equations in one variable. Before going through understanding of the linear equations in one variable whole, first of all I like to put my focus on equations only, and then after that I will try to discuss about the classification of equation and its types. In that we are going to understand basically more about linear. It means the word which is coming before the equation, that is linear. So linear equations, what is linear equations in one variable? So right now just I'm going to discuss with you people about the equations mostly in this lecture, today's lecture. Okay, I'm continuing. So before starting the discussion about the particular topic, let us first recapitulate some topics from our previous class, that is class 7. So I'm just briefly describing about the things which we had studied earlier only in our class 7. So this is your constants. The symbol with fixed numerical values are called constants. 1 2 3 4 examples, etc. Very fastly I'm moving on. Variables, the symbol with different numerical values as per conditions are called variables. According to the conditions, variables can have different values. The letters with which we denote the constants, variables, the symbols, the x, y, z, etc. Any other alphabetical letters can also be denoted as a variables, no issues. We'll have to be like very attentive that what the conditions are saying, what the questions are saying. According to the things we have to do the work. Okay, now just moving on. Algebraic expressions, the combination of constants and variables using the mathematical operations are called algebraic expressions. It's very easy to understand. The examples are written here: 3x plus 4, 5x square plus 2x plus 3, 5 root y plus 2, 1 by z plus z, etc. These all are the algebraic expressions. Why? Because according to the definition, it should be the combination of constants and variables using mathematical operations. In 3x plus 4, we're using constants and variables, and in that 3 into x, first of all we had done the multiplication, then we are doing the sum, addition with 4. So in all we have got the algebraic expressions. Okay, now moving on. These all things you people are already knowing. So let's not waste our more time and discuss the next thing. Okay, now we come to the equation. So equation, what is an equation? A statement of equality of any two algebraic expressions is called an equation. Now let us elaborate it more. The statement of equality. Equality means like the sign of equal to you're going to use. So this is one of the example I had written and tried to make you understand about the equation. 3x plus 4 equals to 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. So both the sides you can see an algebraic expression and algebraic expressions, and in between you can see the sign of equality I had shown over there. So it means an equation is having two sides, LHS left hand side and RHS right hand side, and in between it is given a sign of equality. So it means both the sides, LHS and RHS, must be balanced, must be equal to each other. Okay, so whatever operations we are going to perform one side, that operation we should perform on the another side. That we are going to discuss now in the next topics. So something I have written over here, let us see what it is. Here we can see that the two algebraic expressions are combined using the sign of equality as per our definition. So this is your one as example of the equation I had given. Okay, now let's move on. What is next? Some points are written which I had stated also. An equation has two sides, LHS and RHS. In an equation, the expression of both sides are equal to each other. We can perform different operations on the equations, keeping in mind the balance of the equation. Whatever operations we are going to perform on the equation to find the value of the variable must be performed on both the sides. It means let us see one example like I had shown here. 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. So in that we are seeing constants and variables. What are the constants here? 2, 3 and 5 are the constants, and x is the variable. So now the main aim of the equation is that to find the value of this x only. Now how to find the value of this x only is to make it alone one side and bring all the other variables or the other constants values in the separate side. So this is the way how we can find out the value of this variable. So that only it is writing over here that if we want to find out the value of the variable, then we have to take care of the balancing of the equations. It means whatever operations we are going to perform on the LHS, then that we are must have to perform on the RHS also. Okay, so I had shown you with that with one example. 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. Now what I am going to do, I have to make it separate. So first of all I am removing this 3. So plus 3 is here, minus 3 I had taken, so minus 3 this side also. 5 minus 3 will become 2 and it will become 2x. Now I have to divide this 2, so I have divided 2. This side also on dividing 2, both sides we get, so 2x by 2, 2 by 2 is equal to x, x is equal to 1. So finally I got the value, it means the solution of this equation, that is x is equals to 1, or you can say the value of the variable I had obtained using the process or the operation. So this is also one of the way of solving the equations. Another way is also like this only, but we are not going to just write these things. We can do directly these things, and in the another question I had shown that thing, that how to do the things. The value of variable, here is the equation, here in this equation is 1. This value of variable only is the solution of the above equation. Now we can define the solution of an equation. Okay, we are trying to define solution of equation now. Solution of equation, the separate value of the variable, separate, it means like you can take the value of the variable, not separate. Like separate doesn't mean anything over here. I'm just cutting it. Okay, separately I had written over here. Separately you just find out. For this, like they see here, it is separate, no? X is equal to 1, separate, so that's why I'm writing separately. But it will start giving some other meaning, that's why I'm just cutting it over here. The value of the variable obtained at last after performing different operations on both sides of the equation, which must satisfy the equation. Last thing is very important. So finding out the value of variable, and this is going to satisfy this equation. This is your equation, it must satisfy this equation. Okay, now coming down. Okay, understood solution of equation, the value of the variable which satisfy the equation. Satisfaction of an equation, yeah, some student must have confusion about the satisfaction of an equation, so I had written over here. Satisfaction of an equation means that on putting the value of x on both the sides of equation and solving separately LHS and RHS, then both LHS and RHS give the same value. This is only your satisfaction of equation. One problem also I had shown, that is they become equal. Yeah, the same conditions, the same thing we are continuing over here. That is they become equal. Okay, LHS and RHS become equal if we put the value of that particular value of x. Okay, example I had shown here, we had seen the solution of the above equation, 2x plus 3 is equal to 5, x is equal to 1, then it will satisfy the equation. The satisfaction, how to do the satisfaction of the equation, I had done over here. See here, 2x plus 3 is equal to 5, this is our equation, so I had taken its LHS. In that LHS, x is there, so I had just substituted the value of x as 1, and then we had calculated it as 5. But here it is only 5, so no need to just substitute any value of variable. Directly it has given RHS as 5, so 5 is equal to 5, so it means RHS is equal to RHS, satisfied. So this is the way how you can satisfy it, or you can check your solution also in this way. After putting the values in both the sides, LHS and RHS, if in RHS also it is there, sorry, what is happening? If RHS also the x is there, then you can put over there and then you can solve. But here it is only 5, so that's why we didn't solve it. Okay, now coming solving an equation. So I had to just solve one equation also for you people to do the questions, so that you can do the questions. I had solved one of the very simple question in some another way. Previously we had solved in some another way. You don't have to do that much. Okay, now in class 8, 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. That is the way of when you are solving in your class 7. So 2x is equal to, I'm solving it. Okay, 2x is equal to 7 plus 3. I had brought this minus 3 to this side directly. This will also do the same thing, and this process is called transposition, bringing one number or one variable from one side to another side by changing its sign. See, its minus 3 has came to this side, its sign had become changed, that is plus 3. Okay, Now see here, 2x is equal to 11. 2x has left alone, and 7 plus 3 is equal to 11. So 2x plus 2x is equal to 11. Now I have to separate it one side. So see at 2 we see what I did. Extremely sorry. It should be 2. Sorry. It should be 2. Okay, and one more thing I have left. I'm giving this thing. The sign of implies that also we should give. This is very important. Okay, now it is fine. In a hurry I'm doing it, so that's why something will be left. No issues. Now you can see the transposition also we understood, and at last we had done the cross multiplication. So this is another way of solving an equation. Now at last I try to write something about the transposition. What does this mean? Cross multiplication, you have to just multiply the things crosswards. It means numerator will get multiplied with denominator and denominator with numerator. Okay, now transfer the process of bringing anything constants variables or their product one side of an equation to other side by changing their sign. This is the transposition. Okay, that's it for today, I think so. And with the help of these two solutions of an equation, try to solve the other questions also. Thank you very much.